you want this because the honey cakes will set you free. They will listen. Make them obey everything that you say. Because the honey cakes make the honey cakes. Make the honey cakes.
I think I'll bake some honey cakes today. Aaliyah Zealous. People have been getting on my freaking nerves lately, and it's because no one would just do whatever the freak I say. So alas, I must take matters into my own hands. It's only for the better. So today, we're making honey cakes of seduction. No one will dare to disobey me again. Let's get started, shall we? Now this recipe is a bit more complex than the last one, but we'll get through it. So for these honey cakes, we will need flour, baking powder, baking soda, ground cinnamon, ground cloves, salt, granulated sugar, extra virgin olive oil, large eggs, full-fat Greek yogurt, pure vanilla extract, zest of orange, and zest of lemon. And for our honey syrup, we're going to need water, granulated sugar, a high-quality honey, cinnamon sticks, cloves, and citrus peels. First, we have to start by making the syrup. To prepare the syrup, we're going to combine 1 cup of water with 1 cup of granulated sugar, a cinnamon stick, cloves, and citrus peels in a medium saucepan. We're going to bring this mixture to a boil over medium heat, then reduce it to a simmer for about 10 minutes until it's slightly thick and syrupy.
Swear your love is ecstasy. Get high when you're next to me. I'm in the clouds. Your touch is my remedy. Lose all of my sanity. I love the sound when you tell me I'm the only one. Way you got me feeling makes me come undone. Baby, you make it look easy. At the top, but you come meet me. Eyes are shining like the sun.
It's like a good boil.
You're the coffee in my cup.
Now we're moving on to making the cake. We're going to whisk together 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 0.5 teaspoons of baking soda, and spices until everything is well combined. Okay, let me get me another bowl out. I know where everything is this time. Well, most things. And now we're going to whisk together our dry ingredients with this. I haven't figured out how to torture someone with this yet, but I'm well on my way. So we're going to do 2 cups of flour, 1, that's about 2. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Oops. I'm gonna go 2. This is my baking soda. Okay, there we go. Half teaspoon of baking soda. So many spices in my spice cabinet right now that trying to find them is a bit of a drag. So we're gonna skip out on the cloves. Having it in the honey syrup should be enough. Alright, am I doing this right? To balance everything out. And that is to balance everything out. Alright, so it's been 10 minutes It said let simmer until slightly thickened for 10 minutes. Does this look slightly thickened to you guys? It smells good, but this doesn't necessarily look slightly thickened to me. I'm still looking. I mean, I don't know. Define slightly thickened. It looks like thick water. Maybe we should let it simmer just for a little bit longer. Right? Okay, so I think this may constitute as slightly thickened. So we're going to do 1 cup of honey, a splash of lemon juice. Just gonna have to be plain. Should be a little upset, but that'll be fine. Make sure I use every last bit of it. This honey costed $11. Can you believe it? $11 just to make people obey me. Ridiculous. My grandmother used to make people obey her for a quarter. She was a different type of persuasive person, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Splash of lemon juice. I'll give it a stir. Oh, it smells fantastic. Like I said, it doesn't have to be too thick because the honey just really thickens it up, doesn't it? I want a well-incorporated honey syrup. I don't want any cracks in my spell. I mean in my honey cakes, of course. Set it aside, let it cool completely. JK, I have to strain it first. And then we let it cool completely. Stupid fly, get out of here. Oh, that looks good. And now we let that cool completely. We'll check back in on that later. Now, while that is cooling, let's finish whisking together all of my dry ingredients. Let's set this aside. Combine them in this large measuring cup. Half cup of olive oil. 3 eggs, and one of my eggs already kind of cracked, but we're going to use that one first. 3 eggs. Oh shit, there's a shell in there. I may want these honey cakes to control people, but I'm not going to have them talking shit about me and having shells in my cakes. I just don't like this little piece, so I'm taking it out. It just gives me the creeps. Ah, shit. I've mixed it in there. Never mind. 2, 3, 4. And we're going to blend it until creamy. To me, that just means whisk. I'm going to whisk it until creamy. So I think that's pretty good. Whew! My arm. Okay. Then add yogurt, vanilla, and zests and stir gently until smooth. 1 cup of full-fat Greek yogurt. This says 5% milk fat. I'm assuming that means full fat. I don't know. Of oil. It's all going to the same place anyway. I think. And this is all the vanilla I have left. One tablespoon zest of orange. I'm just gonna eyeball a tablespoon. Hope I'm doing this right. This is zest of orange, correct? So it's considered a tablespoon. No, I probably need more than that. Spoon zest of lemon. Now I'm going to stir gently per instructed until well combined. I don't know why I have to stir gently. Is it to keep it fluffy? Is it to keep the yogurt fluffy? Okay, that is looking like baby throw up, but no, it is mixing together. That really smells like peach yogurt. I think that's pretty good. Let's clean this up just a little bit. Good. This is what I got the pori thingy for. It says gradually. Keyword. Folding gently. Other keyword. There's a lot of gentleness in this recipe. So that's more. So it's not going into dough territory. I just want a smooth batter. That's the rest of it. Okay. I am telling you guys, this smells like peach yogurt to me. I mean, it smells really good, just where the fuck did the peaches come from? It said it didn't want me to over mix the batter, so I'll stop there. I'm supposed to use a 9-inch round baking pan, and I'm almost positive that this is 9 inches. I saw this one trick where this person cut into the parchment paper to make it fit circularly. I don't remember what that trick was, but I'm going to cut into the parchment paper and hopefully it'll fit like theirs did. Yeah. Let's see. Right? Oh, that's not bad. There. And bake my cake by pouring the batter into the baking sheet. Damn, this gotta bake for 35 to 45 minutes. Shit, I thought I was gonna be out of here. I might still be here at 1 o'clock in the morning. Alright, let's get this done. Go ahead and pour this into my pan. And you can't even see it from that angle. But you know what? You get the gist of what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and mash that in there. Because we want a cute cake. Should I put a design in this cake? Because it is a lot more better than I thought it was going to be. Good. So let's see. Let's try and do a little design. Because what's our motto? If it's pretty, no one will know it's poisoned. Yes. Excellent. I don't know if this is doing anything. Can you guys see a design? I can't. Maybe I gotta... Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. That's kind of cute. And then like that. know what? That's cute. Let's put it in the oven. While the cake is baking for 35 minutes, I'm going to wash some of these dishes. Because again, I'm not a heathen. Cake is done. It's golden brown and the toothpick comes out dry from the center. Next, we're going to poke holes all throughout the cake. And this is so the honey syrup can seep into it. I want every inch of this cake to get a good amount of honey syrup. And you want to pour the honey syrup while the cake is still warm so it can soak in all of that flavor. I want to get a nice even coating first. I can hear it sizzling against the pan. That's actually quite a bit of syrup. Oh, I don't want it to overflow. Ooh. Damn it. Oh, this is going to be a good-ass cake. I think I can pour the rest of this on there now. So I want to put a towel on this, but I also don't want the towel to graze the top, so maybe I'll stick in some toothpicks. The syrup soaked into the cake beautifully, so we're going to go ahead and set that on the counter, let it cool and marinate at room temperature, and we're going to let this towel rest over it and let that sit overnight. It is the next day and I'm currently dressed because I have to go to work at the tea shop. But not before unveiling this beauty. The honey cake that's been soaking all night. When I opened it up, it looked great. Everything soaked in evenly and it was nice and moist. So I removed those toothpicks and I decided to cut into this baby. Now I will admit, the first piece did come out a little janky. But once I got the hang of cutting it up, they looked beautiful. It looks delicious and moist. No one will be able to resist having a piece, just like no one will be able to resist obeying me after they eat it. I call this recipe a success. Come, have a bite. Be careful what you eat.